Kubernetes and Docker Swarm are two popular tools for orchestrating containers. Both tools provide similar features and functionality, such as automatic scaling, load balancing, service discovery, and self-healing. However, there are some key differences between the two tools that can affect which one you choose for your container orchestration needs. Here are a few factors to consider when choosing between Kubernetes and Docker Swarm. Complexity. Kubernetes is known to be more complex and difficult to set up and manage than Docker Swarm, particularly for smaller deployments. On the other hand, Docker Swarm is designed to be simple and easy to use, making it a good choice for smaller teams or organizations that do not require the full range of Kubernetes features. Scaling. Both tools support automatic scaling, but Kubernetes is generally considered to be better at scaling complex applications and managing large clusters of containers. Docker Swarm, on the other hand, may be a better choice for simpler applications or smaller deployments that require less complex scaling. Portability. Kubernetes is designed to be highly portable, allowing containers to run across different cloud providers and on-premises infrastructure. Docker Swarm also supports portability, but is more tightly integrated with Docker and may require original configuration to work with non-Docker containers. Community and ecosystem. Kubernetes has a larger and more active community than Docker Swarm, and a wider range of third-party tools and integrations. This can make it easier to find resources and support for Kubernetes, as well as more flexibility in choosing the tools and platforms that best fit your needs. Resource utilization. Kubernetes is known to be more efficient in terms of resource utilization, particularly for larger clusters and more complex applications. This is because Kubernetes uses a more sophisticated scheduling algorithm that can optimize resource allocation across multiple nodes. Service discovery and load balancing. Both tools provide service discovery and load balancing features, but Kubernetes has more advanced options for managing and exposing services, including support for DNS-based service discovery and automatic SSL certificate management. Security. Both Kubernetes and Docker Swarm have strong security features, but Kubernetes is generally considered to be more secure due to its more advanced network segmentation and access control options. Cost. Kubernetes is generally more expensive to run than Docker Swarm due to its greater resource utilization and more complex infrastructure requirements. However, this may be offset by the greater scalability and flexibility provided by Kubernetes, which can ultimately lead to cost savings in the long run. Ultimately, the choice between Kubernetes and Docker Swarm depends on the specific requirements of your application and organization. Both tools have their strengths and weaknesses, and it is important to carefully evaluate each one to determine which one will best meet your needs.